Hey everybody, welcome to Zielonka Hard Start Challenge, episode 4. Today we're gonna do all the contracts and get enough money for uh, a seeder or a planter maybe, I hope. I think that's the last little piece we need to actually put things in the ground on our own property. So, moving on with that, let's see what we've got in the old contracts section. Got some cultivating. That would be good. And we got some fertilizing. So we'll take that one. Yep. And we'll take that one. And we'll take the deadwood because those are super quick. Let's check sunflowers. Nope. Can't do sunflowers. Yeah, we'll take the deadwood. The other fertilizing one is not great. Tiny and far away. But these guys are just like right over here. So pretty amazing. I can't afford to pre-fill the fertilizer, but that doesn't matter. And yeah, these are nice and quick. So let's get our steering assist on. Yeah, that seems good. Of course it doesn't want, there we go. There we go. All right, so we'll hop in here. And I love that the bag is acting as a tank. And I know I waste a little bit, but I'd rather make sure I hit the field than miss bits. It's actually pretty nice today here in November. I was expecting rain or clouds or something, but it's sunny and clear. Pretty awesome. And that looks like a business of some sort up ahead. Oh yeah, it's got a marker on the map. It's definitely a business. Even spending $2 grand for a bag of fertilizer, this is still worth more because they're so fast. These contracts are so fast. And worries me when it says 66%, but I realize that that's not the entire. That's because I didn't completely cap out our capacity. We still got quite a bit. I'll try to get this a little closer to just on the field. Of course, the deadwood contract is a deadwood contract. Quick and easy. And no money spent on supplies for that one. While we're out here, I guess I should check on what the what our monetary target is for a planter and seeds. We might need a front weight in order to hold the planter. I'm still thinking soybeans is probably the way to go. It's one of the higher paying of the cultivation style crops, and not cultivation, uh, combinable crops. Well, I guess a seed bag on the front wouldn't be a bad idea. As a front weight, that would not be a bad idea at all. Maybe I don't need to buy a front weight. But yeah, so if we can get soybeans in the ground before April, or we can get the gear to put soybeans on the ground before April, then in April we can put soybeans in the ground. And then I think it's just a couple of months on those. And we'll probably end up with a couple thousand. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully enough, along with whatever we've got, the contracts and everything we've done. Uh, Maybe get another piece of land and do it again. Or I've been kind of thinking about doing poplar. Uh, Even at the lowest level, I think that even includes needing a different tractor. And by lowest level, I mean uh, the cheapest equipment, the baler, the planter, all of that stuff. But 14 meters isn't something to sneeze at. This is a pretty good fertilizer for 2 grand. Amazing. Yeah. Ready to turn that fertilizer off. No need to waste any extra material. Alright, so that's one. And that was exactly half our bag of fertilizer. And then this is field 53. And this will be less than half because it's quite a bit smaller. And then those two will have paid for the fertilizer and then some. We can maybe run up and use the rest of this on our own field, although I swear I used to throw fertilizer down before seeding and it worked. I don't know if that's the case now or not. But I guess we'll find out. I don't think I really need to do those end runs on the headlands. I think we'll have enough leeway that those missing bits will be fine. Yeah, we're gonna drive in your field, bud. Sorry. Haven't really decided what part of this land I really want to actually live on, though. And I guess I could just buy that default chunk. I think it's 46, the one that you would start with if you did a different kind of start. It's got the house on it. It's got a couple of barns, and I think some chicken room for like 5 or 10 chickens or something. And I think I'll probably delete both those buildings. And it's got the silo on it, which is pretty important. And it's got that 46, the field 46, which is a bit bigger than the one we started with. Of course, we haven't even begun to farm the one we started with. Partial width, Control Z, cut that down to half. Well, I guess we only cut 2 meters off each side by doing that, but still less of a waste. Okay, I guess we do kind of have to do the end points. Nope, we don't. Yay. Alright. So I think we're closer to the deadwood, yeah. So we'll go hit that first. And I'll see you back at our field, where I'll fertilize that thing up. I think I've got enough fertilizer on it to do that. I'll see you when we get there. Alright, we've done the fertilizing contracts and the deadwood contract. We're going to see if we can't fertilize our own land here just after cultivation. I think it's possible. I think it works. Yeah. So you fertilize it once, and then you plant it, and then if your planter doesn't fertilize automatically, you fertilize it again. Of course, we're going to be more perfectionist about our own land, but that's how it is. Oh, of course, I left a little gap there. Can't have an even width on our land. Well, let's drop that work width again. And get this little central bit. And drop this and lose the bag. I think, yeah, only 54, because then we can get a different bag on. Yeah, that makes sense. All 54 liters. Alright, so that's fertilized. Let's turn in these contracts. And see what else we got. Still only that cheap little fertilizing one. More harvesting though. Sunflowers, parsnips, carrots, sunflowers, cotton, sunflowers. Nope. No plowing, stone picking, or I guess we're going for cultivations. Yep. 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 Alright. We got 7 grand now, so that's cool. And we'll go to the store and pick up fertilizer. Probably pop into... I think all the blue dots are on my little mini map there are lime stations. I think I see it right over there. So I'm actually going to fill up the back and then go buy a bag at the store. I don't know where I got the concept that I would have 3,000 liters, which was a number I mentioned earlier, because it's just a matter of having not great eyes and misreading it. So 300. 300 liters. I mean, maybe the fertilizer prices are different, because I also thought it cost 800 to fill this, and I only had 54 liters in here, so that can't possibly be 800. And if I recall, the turn to the store is at the church. So cool. make things easier when trying to remember where to turn. I'm slowly learning my way around this map. I love these guys ignore their stop signs. You put this on a worker and they will follow all the stop signs, but regular cars, nobody pays attention. Right, so let's pre-buy that, because I'm sure there will be more fertilizer contracts coming up. So we'll pre-buy 1 bag, just so we definitely have it. And I bet I can even put it on the bag handler. Drop you there. Drop you there and pick up a cultivator. And I'll be back when these are done. Well, that's the first field done, and I noticed there was a deadwood contract available now. So I am going to turn in this one to make room. You can only have 3 contracts active at a time. So I'm going to turn this one in to make room for the deadwood one. There it is. Accept that contract, and then we're going to do some nifty time lapse. cheap, and I could use them to get to the Deadwood contracts quickly rather than having to drive the tractor. Well, I don't know. 4 grand is a lot for me right now. 100. 100. It seems a little bit out there. I guess I'll just take the truck. The truck's pretty fast. I may still get the motorcycle in the future. It's just not 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 affordable at the moment. But we'll take the shortcut here. Go around the wet. And hit this Deadwood real quick. Now that wood might be worth about $1,000, but I just, well, aside from not having the equipment, loading it would take a lot longer. I can make money faster by doing other stuff. So it's just not worth it. Yeah, I think they might have fixed the pricing on the Deadwood a little bit. As I've said in previous episodes, last time I did sold Deadwood on Zielonka in FS25 when I was testing stuff out to see if it was even viable. I got 25 euros for an entire trailer load. So even if that is fixed, it's still just even 1,000 euros for all of this wood is just not worth it. So just gonna leave it on the ground. Now if I had a sawmill, it would be worth dragging it back for the sawmill. Assuming I also had the rest of the equipment necessary to drag it. There should be one last tree. Alright, that's it. Let's get all these turned in and see where we're at. Well, let's look at other contracts. We're obviously going to need them. Take that fertilizing contract and that cultivating contract. And we're at 14. So planting, because I don't remember. 49 grand, man. How about seeding? 39 grand. Yeah, we're out from that for a while. Guess that's really the only way. Well, actually, if we just go straight to, let's see, we go straight to poplar. The planter's only 27, and then I don't think the chipper takes poplar. But the baler, there's a poplar baler, bio baler. Maybe it's in baling. Yeah, and it's 100 grand. So that's basically out. I guess it's oh, rice is not actually that expensive. 25 for you. And 95 for you. And if we sell, we were to actually just sell the Massey, we'd get, that would make, that would make, let's see, oh, 99. That would buy the harvester. Oh, but we don't have any way of the seedlings. You know, I think actually I should bring some other money in. Maybe one of these guys. Yeah, you know what? We are gonna go. We're gonna go up to the property and we're gonna put greenhouses on that land. And I should be able to, let's take a look at that real quick. I should be able to afford, yeah, the cheap barrel and a greenhouse. The cheap barrel is 2,000 liters. So 6 and, well, we can put a small greenhouse down, right? Because those are, okay, the smallest one is 9, no, 3. Yeah, we could, no, that's for seedlings. That's for seedlings, so regular mushrooms are actually viable. Yep, I'll see you back at the property. Alright, here we are on the property, and I know I just did stuff to work that field, but at least we can put down Alright, that's my land. And where's the output? If I remember, it's from my experiments at Hunan that it's on the left, well, on the right from this side. So what if, yeah, actually that's the way to tell, because I can place it real close to me here, but I can't place it real close to me there. So that's going to be where that is. I could do a whole line of these guys. It's right on the edge of my land here. Let's get it just lined up with the road. And right on the edge. Yeah, one there. Yep. Alright, that's not terrible. Oh god, it did do that though. That's annoying. But it is what it is. I seriously doubt I have room for that. Well, let's fix this. I know it's going to cost a bit, but that's just ugly. Soften, raise lower level and slope. Okay. We want soften and probably the hardest strength we can get. I think that's how it works. Spending the money. Spending all the money. Alright, that is not nearly as bad. I can work with that. We gotta get water in this guy though, and pallet forks for the tractor, and we're gonna have to hit up those contracts to afford the water, I think. Actually, what do we own here? Tractor, that. Yeah. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go back to the store. It's already dark. Alright, well. I'm not gonna make you suffer through a whole bunch of working the land in the dark. So I'll do these contracts off camera and get back to you when I've got a water. Oh, that's what the British call it, a water bowser. And I'm all set with mushrooms growing. Those will bring in some probably every month, which I believe will help a lot. I guess I could just buy the Bowser and set them to selling and not worry about fluctuations in price. Prices for mushrooms. I don't think there's a whole massive difference from cheapest 200. What was the other kind of mushrooms? Enoki. Doesn't even call it mushrooms. Yeah, so there's not a huge difference. So I might as well just sell. So I don't need to buy the pallet forks yet. I mean, eventually someday I'm going to need to buy the pallet forks. But for right now, I don't need to buy them. And I'm not going to need to change this because yeah. Alright, I'll see you when the contracts are done. Alright, so we got those contracts finished, and I'm going to go to the store and buy the small water barrel, which I think can be better pulled by this truck actually. Well, first thing we got to do is turn in our contracts. Now we've got enough for the barrel. So we'll pick up the barrel. I'll check the sale real quick, just in the off chance that the barrel's in the sale, which of course it's not, but you know. You can hope. Let's give us some nice black rims. Okay, we now own the barrel. It rained pretty much the entire time I was doing those contracts and only stopped as I was finishing up. Oh, you know what? I don't think this thing can pull the barrel. Oh, well, actually, it doesn't even have a towing ball, so it definitely can't on that, but maybe it can if I actually put one on there. Might as well repair it while we're here. Trailer hitch, yes. Customize, yes. Oh, and somehow I'm on the lower extension now. But it doesn't matter because I'm not carrying anything. When I need to start hauling things, I will I'll actually install that again. I'll just use that for now, just for visibility's, rear visibility purposes. And we'll hop in and find out that we can't pull this thing. Although it looks like actually we can, so that's good. Alright. It'd be nice to know if we can get water nearby. And we want to go north anyway. There's a pond down there. And there's that. I guess it's that. So we hang a right and go straight out to the road. I doubt that channel ever has enough. Yeah, I see standing water down there. I guess we're gonna go hit that up. Go hit up the standing water. Or at least one load. There's no way at this point I can afford to buy water. Whoa, whoops. Yeah. Alright, well, that's it for this episode. Next episode, we will recover our truck and trailer. For some reason, I thought that was going to be a lot more shallow. Yeah, next episode, we'll recover our truck and trailer and fill up the greenhouse before we move time on. Um, Thanks for watching. See you next time.